En este video verás a hombres con uñas pintadas de rosa, sumamente incómodos por un proyecto de ley conocido como SB7, recientemente discutido en Texas. Además se infiltró en la audiencia que verás a continuación el ya conocido comediante Alex Stein. No sé ni cómo logró entrar ahí, pero ahí está, y lo que dijo pues los incomodó aún más. La ley en mención busca que los baños en escuelas y edificios públicos sean usados según el sexo biológico al nacer. Mira el video y dime qué opinas de ese proyecto de ley.
Growing up, I was the autistic boy in rural Oklahoma. I came out as gay at the age of 12. I was bullied, isolated, and I didn't get the support I needed.
Bueno, justo se ha demostrado que muchas personas con este tipo de condición, como la que tiene este hombre en Vestidito, tienen tendencia a aceptar estas ideologías alejadas de la realidad.
I've done everything the system told me would make me worthy. I earned degrees, I worked hard, I showed up, and every time I do, y'all change the rules again. Every time I speak up, I'm told to be quiet. Every time I try to belong, I'm told my existence is a disruption. If this is what we're calling justice, then justice has forgotten me. Justice has forgotten Texas.
I'm tired. I'm tired of coming to the Capitol. I'm tired of being nice and cordial. I'm tired of trying to defend myself, my community, and people that I love against bigoted attacks by lawmakers sworn to protect us. Why don't you just call me a rapist?
Oh, por Dios, llamen a este tío. Cierto, ¿no notan que su lengua es algo extraña? Es decir, ese color...
Maybe it's because you and I both know it's not true. I mean, if we truly were rapists, it seems more likely you'd be defending us like you do the president.
Would you really want to force a trans man with full beard, more masculine than me or most of you guys in this room, to use the women's restroom just because an F was on his original birth certificate? My wife and thousands of transgender Texans put no one in danger by accessing restroom and changing facilities.
I am here representing myself today as a concerned Texan and a transgender woman. I strongly oppose SB 7 because it is a boldly discriminatory, reckless bill that will cause untold harm to not only me and the transgender community, but also the biological.
Pues ese proyecto de ley sí protegería a las, entre comillas, como expresó este hombre con vestido azul, a quienes se necesita proteger.
Women and children it pretends to protect. To be honest, I don't want to be here today. I find it degrading to have to take off time from work and make the drive down here to grovel before you for my basic human rights. And I've been happily married to my husband, Greg, for 3.
Él expresa una enorme felicidad y orgullo en su rostro, claro.
When is enough enough? Now, I was assigned male at birth. I'm a cancer survivor. Oh my goodness. When is this going to stop? How do you guys look at yourself as Christians in the mirror every morning? How do you do that? How do you face yourselves?
Bueno, no sé tú, pero yo hoy me veo normal, todo tranquilo. Yo creo que más bien él debería preocuparse más por ello.
It must be hard. This bill is the most poorly thought out piece of legislation that I have ever seen. We don't know what we're gonna do, how people, and I can't wait to break this law if it's passed. I can't wait to break this law, and I am a law-abiding citizen. And so please don't pass this bill.
Good morning, Chairman Hughes and committee members. My name is Naveen Farani. I'm a resident of Austin, and I'm testifying against SB 7. I am quite frankly so tired of repeatedly having to show up to defend my own humanity, my access to healthcare, and my ability to pee in peace while I'm stuck in this very building for hours at a time. Let me ask you, based on looking at me right now, which bathroom do you think I should use?
Estoy más que seguro que todos querían decir en voz alta el baño de mujeres.
Hello, I'm Talia Castle. I'm a trans woman living in the Woodlands, Texas, and I'm here to oppose SB 7. Aren't we tired of America being this super cool place filled with bigotry and hate.
Observa con atención los gestos de este hombre. Dime si tú crees, al igual que yo, que no todo va bien en su azotea.
Oh, and especially Texas. Texas is famous around the world for all its hate. Now, I wasn't born in Texas, but I've met some great people who were. I've met a great friend of mine who moved away years ago because of the government's endorsement of transphobia, a U.S. Navy veteran. Good person, not in Texas anymore. Thank you, by the way. My partner is scared of transitioning. They're transgender too, but they're scared of it because the government just keeps attacking us. Why? Gay people, black people, women, they all had to fight for their rights in this country. Why can't we, for once, see what has happened over and over and over again and take the chance to finally step into progress, to accepting people for who they are, for letting people live their lives? Why are we attacking trans people instead of working on emergency alert systems and flood relief? Why? Thank you.
Ahora le darán el tiempo a Alex Stein. Te recuerdo que él es un comediante y activista conservador, así que muchas cosas que dirá, tómalas tal como son. No seas delicade. Son simples bromas, pesadas, claro, pero son bromas. Dime en los comentarios si te pareció gracioso o no.
My name's Alex Stein. I'm considered one of the sexiest men in conservative politics. And one thing I want to say, a lot of people are going to hear my testimony and you're going to say you're anti-LGBTQ. I want to say that's impossible because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So obviously I have a lot of gay pride. But, you know, a lot of conservatives like yourself, you want to outlaw transgenders in women's sports. I disagree. I like transgenders in women's sports because you can gamble on them and win money. You know, I won so much money on Leah Thomas's propeller in that pool. I almost turned draft kings, into draft queens. And, you know, I actually like transgenders in the military, too, because, first of all, transgenders are some of the meanest people on planet Earth, so they'd make a good soldier, don't you think? And then, you know, second of all, transgenders love to do so, you know, that's perfect for a military veteran. And then on top of that, the suicide rate is incredibly high among transgender people, so we could just use them. Maybe you guys can actually, you know, if you commit suicide, actually help us in the battlefield. So that would be good. So I think we need transgenders in the military and women's sports. Now, when we come to the bathroom bill, though, this is an asymmetrical problem because, first of all, no dude cares if, like, a bisexual woman comes in there and tries to use, like, a pee funnel. You know, if some lady boy comes in there, some, you know, stud comes in there, wants to pee in the urinal. No guy's going to be threatened by, you know, a trans woman. But we don't want these in a dress, you know, some chick coming in there and trying to pee or poop next to my girlfriend because that's disgusting. And, well, I was just going to say something. Listen, I have my First Amendment right.
Escuchen las rabietas. Ahora nadie puede expresar sus ideas, aunque sean incómodas.
Let me just speak. So, we're sick of these transgenders trying to invade women's personal spaces. These people have autogynephilia. And they actually get satisfaction from going there and looking under a stall. So these are mentally ill people that are on hormones, that are on all kinds of pills. They're impulsive, and they do not belong in a women's restroom. So if some of you lesbians want to come in and pee next to me, you're more than welcome. So we just don't let the chicks in the women's room, and you guys are all welcome in the men's room. I think that works.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This guy over here, his girlfriend is a saint.
Probably
his girlfriend is a saint for putting up with his ignorance. Please do the right thing and vote against this bill.
Thank you for your testimony.
La ley en mención busca algo tan elemental que sorprende que aún se tenga que discutir, que los baños en escuelas, refugios y edificios públicos sean usados según el sexo biológico. Básicamente protege la privacidad y la seguridad especialmente de mujeres y niñas, pero para algunos esto es demasiado pedir. Los autoproclamados campeones del progreso saltaron de inmediato con el libreto habitual, que la medida es discriminación, que atenta contra los derechos, que se viene el apocalipsis social. En la audiencia vimos de todo, discursos dramáticos, lágrimas de reality show y argumentos tan enredados que parecían escritos para una serie de ficción. Asimismo te comento que curiosamente estos mismos grupos que tanto hablan de respeto y democracia decidieron boicotear el proceso con un numerito de desaparición colectiva, todo para evitar que una norma de puro sentido común entre en vigencia. Lastimosamente, gracias a este teatro, este proyecto de ley terminó estancado, al menos hasta la fecha en que se produjo este video.